Welcome back to the King's Queen, where I teach you how to master your hustle. Today, you all are going to be going behind the scenes with me as I show you all how to create designs. I'm going to be showing you how I create the winning designs that I have on my Etsy shop. You're going to see how I come up with ideas all the way through to the design process. And if you stick around to the end, I'm going to show you one of my number one tips on how to create winning designs. Winning designs that just may bring you hundreds of dollars for the upcoming Christmas season. You want to learn? Stay tuned. Welcome back. I've been thinking about doing a challenge personally to myself. I'm trying to build up my Etsy shop a little bit more, add some more stuff to it, take away some of the stuff that isn't selling. So I thought I would come to you guys and maybe hold myself more accountable because I have been lurking around the 700 mark on Etsy for a while. I have, how many is it? 717 different listings on Etsy. You can see right here on all. It's 717. And that's a lot, but I want to go further than 700, and I think I'm gonna make it a challenge to every day upload at least five. I'm seeing how many I can get done. Until October. October is where my sales really pick up. Other than the graduation sales, the quarter four sales are wonderful, and mine usually start in October. So that's my plan. Five uploads a day, at least five, because I can pop out some designs really quickly, but I want to take my time this time and put out some extra bangers, some extra special stuff. But I have been on Etsy since 2021, I believe. I'm scrolling down to the bottom so I can see. Yeah, I've been on since 2021, and having around 700 designs is great. I've sold 4,947, and I would like to get those sales up above 5,000 before the year's out. And there's no doubt in my mind that I'm not going to do that. So everything is looking good, but yeah, I'm going to challenge myself to start uploading a little bit more. And I thought I would bring you guys along with me. And if anybody would like me to, the designs that I'm uploading now, I'm going to keep track of how the sales are going and show you all how easy it is once you do your SEO and you get your keywords together, how easy it can be to sell your listings. I don't run ads. I have run ads, but I don't make it a habit to run them often. I really don't see the need to do it anymore because my site is got a lot of traction now. I get lots of views every single day. So I really don't feel the need to waste my money on ads. Now, I'm not saying anything is wrong with ads because they do get you more views, but when my shop is doing good and I'm getting sales daily, I'm not going to pay for ads when people are already coming to my site. That's just how I see it, and it's working for me. Now, to each his own, but that's just how I see things. But I'm going to create a text-based design for you all today, and then at the end I'm going to show you a trick that I've come across that you can take one design and then turn it into several designs just by using this simple trick. So I think I'm going to upload more men's based designs. So what I like to do to get inspiration is go to other stores. Stores like Shein. Shein has some pretty good graphic t-shirts. You go to the graphic t-shirt section of like Shein and Walmart, maybe Rue 21. Is Rue 21 still up? Forever 21. Even Timu has graphic t-shirts. You can just go look in there on their graphic t-shirts and see what inspires you. Now, do not take these exact images and just go try to make a copy of it. That's not what I'm saying, but use inspiration. On here we see there are lots of different car t-shirts, faith-based. Got more cars, more cars, more cars. I see some sports, inspirational messages. This one says better days ahead. I kind of like that. I may do something like that. Better days ahead. Just to save on time. But yes, look through graphic t-shirts if you ever need inspiration. That's a good way to get the juices flowing, get your creative mind on what you're about to do. Yeah, we have some, this looks like some stock photos, and they have a little pop of color on them. I like that as well. So I'm gonna see what I can come up with. That better days ahead is kind of sticking to me. These are not, these don't look hard at all. Like this one, this is like a faded out image, and then it has some text at the bottom, has a city at the top with a phrase up under it. Let me take a close up look at this. Live up to the good times, Los Angeles. And I don't know what this image is. It's kind of hard for me to tell what that is. Maybe you all can see it a little bit better than me. But yes, use graphic t-shirt sites for your inspiration. But I'm gonna go back to Canva. When I design, I use the Instagram post, the square post template to design on. Sometimes I use the 4500 by 5400, but for the most part, I use the simple square. So we have better days ahead. I'm just gonna do something. I'm gonna click on T, so a text box will pop up. You know how I do. Please feel free to get your computers and follow along with me if you want to, or just sit and watch. Okay. Better days. I don't want to do it like that. I just want better by itself. And I'm going to change it to, can you guess? Can you guess? Anton, Anton, Anton. Better. Do I want it straight, or do I want to make it a little bit different? Something's telling me to do it a little bit different, so I think that's what I'm going to do. I never know what I'm going to do until I start doing it. So I just duplicated the B several times, and I'm going to play around with the letters. I'm going to stretch them out different sizes. Yeah, I think I like how this is going already. I'm gonna make this last letter the same size as my first letter. Pull it over here just to make sure. I get kind of quiet when I'm doing this. I'm sorry, guys. But I kind of like that. Better days. And just the T again, and I'm gonna do a little different with a head. Better days ahead. Okay, now I'm gonna change the font. Another one of my favorites when I'm creating men's graphics. Graphics cater to men. I like this one, and it's called Black Ball. This one, I want to say I got it off of Creative Fabric. I think that's where I got it. I don't like the way this looks though. Better days ahead. Maybe days should be like this, and this is where I get all in my head because I like layering different fonts together. Let's see. I'm gonna change this one. If you want to change the way something looks, click on the one that you want it to be. Go up here to this paint roller and then click on the one you want to change. Better days. I think I like that. Better days ahead. Yeah, I like the way that looks already. Okay. Just to gonna put those together. And kind of jumbled. Okay, better days ahead. Now with this, I am going to change the way better looks. I'm going to click and drag my cursor across all of them. And I'm going to group them together. And now I'm going to click it and duplicate it. And pull it down. Now this one, again, I'm going to click on effects and see if this works. Yeah. I'm going to click outline, and I want the outline to be black. And now I'm going to go back to this one here, and I want it to be, I'm going to change the color. Well, I want the effects on it to be outlined too, but I want the whole thing, so I have to drag across all of them, and I want it outlined. And I want my outline color to be, well, I guess it'd be pretty good for me to show you that trick that you all have been waiting on that gets you the ability to create several different designs from the same design. What I like to do is use colorways. We all know Jordans are the biggest shoe out there, and there is always a colorway, and people love to match their Jordans with a t-shirt. So, thanks to my niece and her infatuation with Jordans and matching her accessories and her t-shirts and everything to her Jordans, I had an aha moment that said that's how you can market your designs. Create stuff that's going to match Jordans. So that's exactly what I do. So I'm going to go to what is it? Ill currency. I wanted to show you this one exactly because this design here actually belongs to me. So don't ever say that what you're doing is not going to be noticed. I literally sat for about an hour. And I know it doesn't look like it took an hour to create, but I sat for an hour trying to get these letters the perfect way. And my design does not have this red on it, but I guess the people who bought it on Ill Currency changed it just so it can have a little flair to it. But I'm going to show you all that this is my design. It's on my shop, and it's on the front page of my shop. Here it is right here. So you can see 5 people have it in their cart right now. Simple design that took me about an hour to come up with, to get it in my head. I was looking around at different graphic t-shirts and I saw another design that said something about hustling, and it had I think it had some dripping paint and something else on it. I can't really remember. So I came back to the drawing board, aka Canva, and I sat and I thought and I thought and I thought and I came up with this design, and it's been a big seller. Last year it did really, really good, and this year it is still selling. So I am very happy with it. But let's get on to looking for colorways. This site here is, what is this? This is Sneaker News. This shows you different um Jordans that are coming out. It's good to get on top of the new releases and look at the different colors that they're coming in if you want to get ahead. But you can always go to the shoes that have been released because they are still selling. They're Jordans. They're always going to sell. And it's really a no-brainer. These shoes here, I really want them. I'm not the biggest Jordan fans, but when it comes to Jordan 4s, I have a deep infatuation with them. And this one I think is going to be my next baby. So we're going to go with the Jordan 4 Retro Thunders just for creating a colorway to go with them. The yellow, I like that yellow. And when you create your tags for, if you're going to put your design on Etsy, don't put Jordans in your tags, but something like Thunder or black and yellow shoes, um, maybe even the word retro thunder. I don't think retro thunder is trademarked, but I would double check that myself. Double check to see if retro thunder is a trademark phrase. Put that in your tags. Use your word, use your colorways in your tags so that more people will find them. But we're going to use this yellow and black as inspiration for our design. So I'm simply going to, I want the outline to be yellow. And if you don't know what yellow to pick, I'm going to show you how I do this. You just simply click on the picture. Now I'm going to take a screenshot I'm going to go back to Canva. I'm going to go to my uploads and I'm going to go to my screenshots. And here's this one that I just took a picture of. I'm going to upload it. Then I'm going to click on it. I'm going to pull it down a little bit. Now I'm going to go back up to the word that I want to change the letters for. And I want it to be this yellow color. So I'm going to go up here to my color picker and I'm going to go to this yellow and pick up that yellow. And there we go, our perfect match to that yellow. And I'm going to line this up. Now I want the outline to be a little bit smaller on here. So I'm going to, let me redo that. So it stands out a little bit. And I'm also going to change the color of the letters to like a gray, just to give the letters a little bit more dimension. I don't want it to be a light gray. I want it to be a dark gray. So it kind of gives it a little character. Okay, now I can delete that picture. Now we have better days ahead. I could leave it like this, but you know I'm not going to. I'm going to duplicate this. I'm going to also do what I did to the first one. I'm going to give it an outline, make it black, and then I'm going to click this one. And I want it to be the yellow color. I want it to be that same yellow, so I'm just going to pick it up here. And I'm going to pull this right here. And I'm going to pick up them both and pull it up just a little bit so that they're touching. Better days ahead. And that's basically how I come up with some cute, quick designs. And I'm going to do this, and I'm going to change the color to match different colorways. And I could have 5 different designs with this one design, just like that. But like I said, I'm going to come up with some more designs. And if you all want me to show you how they do on Etsy within this month, let me know down in the comments because I can do that for you. But I just wanted to show you all my process. Is nothing major, but I just wanted to show you all how I do what I do and prove to you that it is working for me. I do get sales every single day on Etsy. I'm not really working on my Redbubble shop anymore, so I get a few sales here and there on there, but nothing major. But Etsy is my big bread and butter. So I'm trying to get to 800 at least, but I want it to be 1,000 designs. But right now I'm trying to get to 800 designs, and I'm doing this challenge for the rest of the month to try to get my listings up. So I hope you all enjoyed this video. Hope you learned something, and until next time, be blessed. Hey, wait a minute. Before you leave, I have a quick question for you. Are you ready to take your graphics business to the next level, but you don't have time to create the graphics yourself? Have no fear, the King's Queen is here. Join me on Patreon. I have 3 membership levels for you to choose from. I have graphic images, coloring pages, and PNG designs for sublimation. Pick the membership you want, and each month you will have an unlimited access to all of my uploads. I'm going to be uploading 3 times a week, giving you a choice of beautiful images and artwork to choose from. So if you're ready to take your business to the next level, but you don't have the time to be as creative as you want to, follow me on Patreon. The link is down in the description.